Everybody's chasing the bag, but few know how to actually multiply it. What Wall Street Trapper is breaking down here is more than just numbers. It's about strategy. In 2025, $50,000 in the right hands can become a foundation for generational wealth. The key isn't just saving, it's learning how to position your money in assets that appreciate and pay you back. Listen close, because what he's showing is the difference between letting money sit and watching it grow. This isn't about hype, it's about building real ownership. Let's check this clip out.
Trap, why would I only have $10,000 in the options market? Because I always want more money working for me over the long term than me putting in the market.
Hi, this is Cherie Syfax, and I have a question for Wall Street Trapper. My question is, and let me preface it with I understand you are not a financial advisor, and so I am just talking Cherie to Leon. What would you do if you had $50,000 to put into the market in any capacity? Probably midterm, not less than a year, but not necessarily more than 5 years. What would you do to get the most gains? With probably mid-level exposure, you're not overly worried about losing it, but you don't want to lose it if you don't have to. What would you do in that scenario? And would that strategy change if that dollar figure was closer to $70,000 or $75,000? So again, what would you do with $50,000? What would you put in the market, or how would you utilize it in the market if you were going to invest it maybe over a year, but less than 5 years and wanted to get the most returns? Thank you so much.
All right, what we do with 50,000? First of all, Queen, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Love your question. Such a great question, and it's an honor that you would ask me that question. So if I have 50,000, we're trying to grow to 50,000. Let's look at it from this way. So more than a year, the reason why I like the more than a year, watch this, cheaper capital gains out the gate. We already put ourselves in a situation to pay cheaper capital gains. So more than a year, that's first thing. Less than 5, I like what you're doing right here. You know why? Because that puts us in a situation where we can pay less capital gains on it, right? And then on the second side, we can still maximize growth. So here's what I would do. This is a what would Trap do moment. And we talking just in a primary account, right? Primary account. Here's what I would do. I would go 40, 10, buy and hold to options. Hear me here. 40, 10, buy and hold the options. I would create this matrix that I'm drawing right now, right? So here's what I do. I would take 10,000 of it, and we just talking about putting it in the market to invest it, right? So the first thing I would do is that 40K, I'm going, watch this. You about to love when I say this. Watch this. A portion of that I'm putting it in gold. GLD, GDX. It's just on a tear right now. So I will go 40, 10. I would do part of that in gold. Watch this. Because you want to just get a solid return on it. I would do part of that of that 40. I would do gold. I would do some type of tech. Specifically, I'm going, and you said mid-level exposure means you don't want to take a whole bunch of risks. So I'm going gold for some. I'm going tech, software, and hardware. Software meaning some type of app company, that's your, so OpenAI is a software company. NVIDIA is a hardware company, right? So that's the difference. So I will go tech, software, hardware, cybersecurity. And then I would at least keep me about $5,000 to $10,000 of that on the side for any type of pullback so I can get back in those at a cheaper price. Because you know the market gonna have those fluctuations, and I will go the other $10,000. Watch what I would do here. For the 10,000, and so you ask yourself, Trap, why would I only have $10,000 in the options market? Because I always want more money working for me over the long term than me putting in the market. I will always want more money working for me always working than in the market. And the reason why I say only 10, because you truly said mid-level. So what I would do is I would take this 10 and I would go look at what is performing best in the market. So right now, you understand that not just technology, but communication services is doing really good in the market right now. So I would look at that, or I will wait to see if what's gonna happen toward late October. Mid to late October, I will wait because you usually gonna get that November, December rally. You get that November, December rally that goes into January, and you get a small sell-off in February. So what I would do is I would get a play late October, somewhere in something strong, and I would play that all the way. I would put a 6-month contract on it, looking to get out in 4. That way you have 2 months of room on that play, and you're looking to get out around February, which can put you right into another slow month, which is late February, early March. And that play would be somewhere around, I would play something that's always for sure, something that's always good. I would do like a Walmart. I would do even a gold trade, because here's what you know, market sentiment tells us what? The Fed might not cut. Market sentiment tells us that they might have a government shutdown. Market sentiment tells us that what? 10-year note treasury bonds might go up. What that tells us also, that tells us what? Gold and silver goes up. So GLD, SLV, they are winners in that situation. Why? Precious metals become the safe bet. That becomes the easiest play to make. Gold, Walmart, not really Costco, or you can go another way. Don't go to none that's overextended. That's what I would do. I would take mid-level exposure. I would put out of that 40 up top, I would put 30 in the market. So I would go gold, I would go software, hardware, cybersecurity, because they're killing it right now. That's what's killing it right now. Software, hardware, cybersecurity. They're going crazy. Then I would keep another 10K on the side. I'm not even investing in no more than 4 stocks. You know why? Because you go try to get 10, 15, 20 stocks, you spread yourself too thin. I'm no more than 4 stocks. I'm piling up in them. Every time it pulled back, I would use that dip strategy. That's what I'm using. And then even on the options play, mid-level, I'm not even investing in the individual stock. I would actually invest in an ETF with that options play. I would go gold ETFs, or I would go I wouldn't go SMH. I would go something like somebody said, I would go XLK. I would go somewhere in that area right there. I would stay away from anything quantum computing. I would stay away from anything that got any type of huge run-ups. I'll be honest with you, I would even stay away from the Palantirs, because you said mid-level exposure. So I'm not exposing myself to nothing that have extreme highs and extreme lows. I'm exposing myself to something that have consistency. So that's why Walmart is important. That's why, something like that is easy to go with. What's this other stock I love, man? Centaz, something like that. Easy, consistent, not knocking it out the park, but right now it's probably beating the S&P 500. Easy play, consistent money. It's not gonna be a killer, but you're gonna look back and say, damn, I done made, some bread and I ain't even work hard for it. It ain't stressed me out, right? That's what you're looking for. Something that ain't gonna stress you out, because we need them biscuits to be buttery every time you put them in the oven, Queen. Every time. That's what I would go with. Let's go.
My name is Misty Blue, and I want to know from Trap, who would he say to learn the charts from? He is so past my level that I need some baby steps. I would really love it if he would teach it, but, you know, I can't expect him to go backwards. So who would he say to learn from?
First of all, I appreciate you, love. Come on. Come on. That's another. Jose, I think, let me see. I think that one is, that warm hug is green bean casserole, nigga. Stop playing. I like it. Come on! Come on!
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie! Jose!
Stop before the chat starts.
Shepherd's pie is it! Hey. Shepherd's pie is it! Shepherd's pie is it, Jose. Come on now. I like it. So, Queen, yes, you can ask me to go backwards. So what we have been doing is we've been putting stuff on the Wall Street Trapper YouTube channel, like beginner, like chart reading stuff. So we got like 5 of them up there, right? So far all together. So we about to start adding more just beginner chart reading. Like, and after this week, you got my word, I'm gonna start shooting the technical analysis portion of the Wall Street Trapper course that I'm adding. It's gonna be about 5 videos. After this week, I'm gonna start shooting them. So I've just been busy doing a lot of stuff. This week is the last busy week for me. But after this week, I'm gonna start adding them. But if you go to the Wall Street Trapper YouTube, there's like beginner options, there's chart reading stuff. But we gonna start adding them to. So yeah. So give me till probably mid-October, we'll have a couple videos zipping there so you can really get on. So we're gonna go over charts, price action. We're gonna go over some stuff. I might give Sean a little alley-oop, let him come in there, shoot 1 or 2 videos so y'all can, see what he's doing. But so, Queen, I appreciate you, love, for just tuning in, locking in with us. Listen, Shepherd's Pie, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Man, listen, the trap be jumping, man. They better stop playing. The Shepherd's Pie, my dog. I like that. I went green bean casserole, you went Shepherd's Pie. I like it.
Start stacking today. Join Coinbase with my link in the description and get free Bitcoin just for signing up. Don't wait.